When wild animals go on rampage, it is a sight that is better imagined than seen. Take, for example, this young lady who had an awful encounter with polar bear. Or this man who's stumped on by moose. And that's not even the end of it. In this video, we will look at 15 times wild animals went on a full-blown rampage. 15. Seals are amazing sea creatures. Well, it looks like it has changed its nature as it plays with this little girl. Such a playful creature, right?
Come on.
And in a blink of an eye, it does the unthinkable.
He's like, I'm bigger than you.
Oh my god.
No. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Thankfully, a good man was around to save the day. I can't even imagine what the little girl will be thinking right now. Next, number 14. Going underneath an ocean or river is one hobby I run away from. However, I know everyone can't be like me, which is why we have people like this who are brave enough. Well, when you find yourself underneath, you would meet a lot of neighbors that might cause huge harm. How is the young man dealing with this? I would have just left. I guess our swimmer must have known that he was surrounded and couldn't fight. Rather, he resigned to his fate. He should have been accompanied by someone else to fend off attacks like this. I hope he doesn't sustain fatal injury. Let's jump to number 13. Imagine you were in your canoe in a little river and out of nowhere an alligator appears. No, it won't hurt you, but what would be your first reaction? If to run is your answer, then that makes it the two of us. However, dudes like this are superhumans and don't back off easily. I hope they can defend themselves when an attack comes.
What a big, huge. Don't touch it, GB. No, look here.
As if the alligator dislikes his visitors, it attacks the only way it knows how it.
It's coming around. Okay, right, just get the pedal.
This could have been avoided, but it has happened. I hope they survived the attack. Now, onto number 12. Dogs are great pets. I imagine you have one, I do too. Well, on days they don't feel so good, one can be at the receiving end of their dark side. I just hope my dog doesn't show me his dark side someday. I guess this man right here didn't say his prayers as his little puppy wasn't so little anymore and did what big dogs do.
Come on, little girl. Hey.
That was an attack he definitely didn't see coming. I can't imagine his condition right now. I hope no fatal injury was sustained. Next, number 11. If you were given $1 million to swim with seal, would you? I know you said yes, but I wouldn't. I mean, who knows when these marine beasts will flip and attack someone? Well, these marine experts don't feel threatened at all. Just seeing them in that dangerous position makes my heart beat really fast. And just as we predicted, the beast showed its true color. Luckily for the swimmer, he made it out alive. I bet he wouldn't go near seal anymore in the future. Now, on to our top 10. Have you ever seen a polar bear up close? I haven't, but from our televisions, I can bet it will be one huge beast. When you know of beasts like that, then the best thing is to try to avoid them. It is a sad scene that this young lady could not avoid a deadly encounter with the beast. Thankfully, passers-by could halt the rampage of the beast. I can't imagine what would have happened if it successfully dragged the lady into the corner. Next, jazz number 9. Being a wildlife photographer is a hobby that some of us nurse within. I know the feeling of being in touch with nature and its inhabitants. However, one thing we don't see often is that those natural inhabitants aren't always as friendly as we see them on videos. These bears look great from this camera angle. And in just a few seconds, the lovely bear we all saw has turned to a beast, ready to demolish anything in its path. Now might be the best time to run away, dear photographer. I won't call you a coward. Next, number 8. When you hear of moose, what comes to your mind? The sound of Christmas in the air, right? That makes it the two of us. While moose might be a kind animal when Santa Claus is around, we can't predict its true nature when there is no Christmas. I mean, if it is as kind as we all thought it to be, why would it be unleashing this kind of terror? We can't imagine the level of pain this poor man must be feeling all over his body right now. Get well soon, good sir. Up next, number 7. Zoos are a fun place to see the other side of nature. However, going to zoos require a level of caution, else the unthinkable might happen. As the voice of this young lady broke the air, we knew she must be in great distress. I guess that's one of the bad sides of getting too close to a beast. This animal must be quite strong. I mean, despite all the people trying to rescue the poor girl, it didn't lose its grip on her.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Somebody call someone.
Somebody's coming.
Catherine's thigh was thoroughly engulfed in Binky's enormous jaws.
I thought the bear was eating her from the toes up because her legs were through the bar and he was growling. And he had his paws around her legs and was chewing on her.
Quite a sad experience for the young girl. Next, number 6. Do you like swimming? I bet you do. Now, imagine you were swimming in a river filled with polar bears and you can't get out. Quite an imagination, right? Well, except that it happened to this young lady.
Unser kein Hitzschrauber.
Are the Bears planning on recruiting her as part of their team? Why can't they let her go? And after what seems like a decade, the young lady is rescued to safety.
Nimm seine Hose hin, nimm seine Hose, habt ihr sie.
I know she must be feeling unwell after that terrible experience. Next, number 5. Taking care of zoo animals is definitely one of the hardest jobs on Earth. I would gladly turn it down despite the salary attached to it. Well, since my heart isn't that strong, Chen the zookeeper tried to showcase his skills but learnt a valuable lesson in return. This is a very risky job, and my heart is pounding fast just imagining what Chen must have gone through. Thankfully, he was rescued. Up next, number 4. As territorial animals, lions are one beast you don't want to mess with. We know that once it senses that someone has crossed the line, it will launch an attack, which is usually deadly. So, was the fate of this zookeeper as it battled with the angry beast? Can he really defeat the animal, or is it not safer to just run away? Well, that was a tough fight, but luckily for the zookeeper, he was able to run to safety. I can't imagine what would have gone on if he were alone up there.
Não se joga, quando se joga? Quando se joga? Quando se joga?
Up next is number 3. When an animal is angry, it can turn wild in just a few seconds. I wouldn't want to be caught near an angry animal any day. So, was the condition of this poor man who attacked by a zebra? Yes, you heard right, a zebra. Well, thankfully the guards were on time to rescue the poor man. Next is number 2. In movies, panda bears are non-harmful creatures to be with. However, in reality, is that so? Well, I wouldn't want anything to do with a bear, whether it is peaceful or not. Well, since everyone can be like me, this young man tried it out, and it wasn't exactly fun. After what seemed like a century, the young man was set free. Now, to your number 1. Have you ever tried feeding a wild animal in the zoo before? How was the experience? I bet it was anything but funny. Well, this young man decided to try it out, but it was anything but easy. Someone should please help that man out. And after the long battle, our young man regains his freedom. That must have been very painful for him. Thank you for watching. Please tell us which was your favorite and subscribe to our channel.